Alrighty, guys and gals, what's going on, everybody? Big E back with you here on the Misty Mountain Gaming channel, and we are back in Classic Era on our viewer-suggested hardcore custom challenge. It's called the Gem Master Challenge, and we are on our Troll Shaman.
Hey, man.
He goes by the name of Colt. So, as you can see, we are damn close. Just got an encoding overload error there. Have to keep an eye on that. We're damn close to leveling up. I have a quest to turn in here, but we're not going to do it because I think we could level up, and I am not allowed to level up until we find ourselves a tiger's eye. So we're going to be hunting minerals this episode. Yes, we are. Run around this area, see if we can find some. That's the game plan. Let's get into it. Hope everybody's doing well today. Not doing too bad. Happy Thursday to you. Yeah, tiger's eye is what we need here. Let's go see if we can find some. I'm going to try to avoid any mobs. Because we can't have the XP. No, we cannot. And we could get super unlucky, find a Malachite or Shadows gem, and then there's a possibility, a real possibility, we delete another gem. That's right. You can find the complete rule sets in the very first episode of this challenge. It was submitted by PhonoJam. And now we are not allowed to use the mineral tracker, so that means we're going to be looking for these nodes by sight. That's right. There's usually one or two hanging around down here. I just got to be careful about where I drop in. I want to drop into a bunch of mobs. That would not be good. This doesn't feel good up here. What level are these? Okay, these... It's not terrible. If I can get around here. I've never been up this way. I mean, come around this way before. I did not log out at the end because I didn't want the extra rested XP. We still have a little bit. But you can get rested XP even if you're not in an inn. I think you just get more of it in the inn. These are a little bit higher level over here. Can I make that jump? Yes, I can. None, huh? Dun, dun, dun. Now, what I could also do is run back into Duratar, and we wouldn't really have to worry about any mobs messing. Well, I mean, we can still aggro them, but it doesn't matter if we fought them. Because, of course, we would be much higher level. As a matter of fact, I think that's what we'll do. We'll just take the bridge. Should have thought of that before. If we do manage to get this tiger's eye, what I think I'm going to have to do is not mine any more copper. We're just going to be looking for iron and tin, I think. Even though we still have a chance to get... Hello there.
Hey there.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. We still have a chance to get the lower level gems from the iron and the tin. But I think it's more, there's more of a chance to get Shadow Gem, Mossagott Jade, and Lesser Moonstone. Maybe Citrine. I'm not actually sure. But that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, we'll do this. Go across the bridge into Duratar. Let's go this way. I can cross over up here, and then we can run around this way, around the outside. Is that copper? It is. And this is kind of what we need right now. Okay, Tiger's Eye is what we need. No Malachite, no Shadow Gem, please. Nothing. Not that time. Managed to pull a muscle in my upper back. Here we go. Yesterday at the gym, it wasn't while I was working out, I don't think. I helped the gym owner move some equipment into the gym. He's got a couple of new machines. One of them, it literally took 6 of us to move. The thing was so effing heavy. And I happened to get, I was on the side, so I was sidestepping with this unbelievably heavy piece of equipment. So awkward. I'm pretty sure that's how I pulled the muscle. And a lot of times with a muscle pull, you feel the full brunt of it the next day, so to speak. If it's really bad, like a tear or something, you know immediately, but yeah, and it's in a weird place. It's like at the bottom of my left trap. Like the upper left portion of my back. Ugh. And it's a type of muscle pull where it's like a cold feeling, and I feel it like the littlest, every single movement I do, I can feel it. It radiates. Pretty ouchy. Oh no. I was afraid. I was afraid this was going to happen. So we just got a malachite. And we have one in our bag. So this is what we do here. We have 2, so I'm going to roll an even-sided die. And what we'll do, if it's even, this just goes away. Okay, this is the way this works. So if it's even, we delete this. If it's odd, we delete the Shadow Gem. And that means there's 2 additional gems we have to get before we level up. So I'm going to turn on the dice cam here. And what is this? This is a 12-sided die, so this works. Now the dice cam is set up right now for the aquarium, I think. Yes, it is. Let's turn this light on. Let me move this back a little bit. So here's the dice cam, the dice tower. I'm going to roll a 12-sided die. That is... It's a 6 or a 9. Okay, it's a 9 because of where the dot is. The dot's on the bottom. You look at it from the bottom. So that is odd. Goodbye, Shadow Gem. Oh my god, these rules are brutal, Stuart. Yes, it is. Oh, I just noticed. Oh, there it is. If anybody cares about that. Okay. Well, let's move this back up. All right. We are now looking for two. We're now looking for Tiger's Eye and the Shadow Gem. And we could delete all three. If I find a Malachite, we lose both of them. That's right. Pretty interesting. This is something I did not foresee when I was reading this rule set of how this could potentially happen. I was just thinking one gem at a time we would lose. No, you could lose everything. Now, here's the thing. If we do lose all of the gems in our bags that we have collected, it's not that big of a deal. We just cannot level till we get those three back. But they act as a death buffer. This is a permadeath challenge, but if I die with no gems in the bag, we have failed the challenge. So the two fails right now are dying to a mob. No. Because I have a gem in my bag. Essentially, the gem takes up a death for us, is what it does. But I think we have to still roll dice if we die, but we'll be okay over here in Duratar. Man, spit it on out, Porky. I'm a little bit, I wasn't quite ready to record. I don't have my speech together quite yet. All right, well, hopefully we can find what we need. This could be a couple episodes doing this. Yes, it could. And depending on how this is looking, how it works, what I could potentially do is do some fast forwarding bits, like not cut anything out, but just fast forward as I'm running around trying to find these nodes, and I will stop if we get on what we need. We'll see how it goes, though. This episode, we're not going to do that. We're just going to, we're just going to see what we can find here. This is our third viewer suggested challenge, and we have, I think, 11 more. I got a lot of suggestions. Yeah, we're just going to do them consecutively. There's always a hardcore challenge going on the channel, and sometimes two at a time. But we're going to do these until we finish them all. Yes, we are. And then I might take more suggestions. Who knows? I'm really enjoying this. I love playing the game differently. And you guys and gals had some great ideas. Yes, you did. Did the Iron Man spur-of-the-moment thing. Very short-lived, of course, and I did it in retail on a goblin and died at level 13 because I wasn't paying attention in this really weird area where there were zombies. I just wasn't really paying any attention. If I do the Iron Man challenge again, most likely it'll be in Classic. And I'm pretty excited about the announcement, the official announcement of the hardcore servers. But I've heard a lot of things I'm not as excited about. It seems, I mean, I don't know yet, but from what I read and from what I've heard, it does seem like Blizzard is doing the least amount possible. I mean, I know the server's dedicated hardcore, so when you die, I think you just remain a ghost. But it's kind of easy mode because you're allowed to get into groups. You can run dungeons as many times as you want. I think you can trade, you can auction house. So they're not using the community rule set. And like, I get it. That's not their rule set. But at the same time, I was hoping they would, I don't know, there would be specific rules on the server. Now, what I did not see is if the Soul of Iron buff is a thing. It probably is not, because I don't think this is Season of Mastery, right? It's not like Season of Mastery 2. So I don't think that's a thing. But I mean, I'm still happy about the servers. But it does seem like really easy hardcore mode. Now, will I be able to do it? I don't know. Probably. I probably can do it. But like I said, man, I wish they would just dedicate some time and resources to it. Now, I know they already have. I'm not saying that they haven't. Just like make it hardcore. Like really, it should be called permadeath. Like it's not really hardcore in my mind. If you have no other restrictions, you know. Anyway, maybe they'll make changes to it. What do I know? We'll see. But with Season of Mastery, they just did the Soul of Iron buff, and that's it. They're like, that's okay. We've done everything we can do. And it was cool. I liked it. And the community stepped up like we do. And they created this unbelievably cool add-on and this rule set and all these achievements. Yeah, that was all the community did that. Kind of carried it, made it super popular. People, well, most people liked it, I think. That's what I was hoping for. And it really does make me wonder why they didn't, like, if they're going through the trouble of dedicating servers and having this permadeath built in, why wouldn't they, like, get a little bit more creative? Do something else. I don't know. Blizzard is they've got some pretty creative people that work for them. Not the financial people. Those bastards. These quest designers, and there are passionate people who work there, obviously. Like, get them involved, man. Get the community involved. Really. You know, what I was really hoping are these little achievement levels you can get. And I've said this many times. Maybe every 10 levels, man. At level 10, you get, I don't know, you get a little title or something, or some little piece, maybe a tabard, right? If you get to level 20, you get something else, and then so on and so forth. 30, 40, 50, 60. Maybe if you make it to level 60, you get a mount, or whatever, man. Doesn't have to be that extreme or extravagant, but think about, that would really entice people to keep going and play more. And what does that mean for Blizzard? That means another subscription. That means people are continuing to pay their subscriptions, and that's basically what they're all about. So it's kind of, like I said, it feels like they just want to do, like they recognize there's money in the hardcore community, people keeping the game alive and stuff. Why wouldn't they just invest a little more and more in it? Seems like they're doing the least amount possible for the biggest return. That's how it feels. That's how it feels to me. All right. That's enough. There's my little rant. I'll be doing more. Plenty more rant in me where that came from. That's right. Napoleon said, plenty more where that came from. See what's in this crate here. Shiny red apple. No thanks. No thank ya. Make sure I didn't pick it up while I was rambling. Yeah, we'll wrap this up pretty soon. We are on a mission now. Yes, we are. So this could be a couple episodes. It could. So like I said, I think what I'll do, we're going to make our way back over to Razor Hill over here. If I don't pick it up, you might see some episode, or I mean at least one, and then I'll fast forward me running around and everything. getting all these mobs, all these nodes, and I will stop or do something. I'll put something up on the screen when we actually get what we need. Otherwise, this could be, well, mostly me rambling. You know. Oops, sorry for bumping the mic right there. Just barely brushed it, but I know it's loud. Here we go. Today is a Wednesday for me, and the third 2K monitor that I had to return, it's supposed to be arriving back to where it came from. So this whole process has been like over a week. Well, I got the monitor on the 11th last week. Yeah, so just about a full week for the return. Yeah, not a big deal, but looking for that reimbursement money. Like $340, $350 or something. I might try one more time for the 2K monitor. I did get a recommendation. It looks pretty decent. But I was also thinking, I was actually laying in bed before I got out of bed. I always think about sometimes channel stuff, just random crazy shit. But I was thinking about, well, maybe I could find a 1080p monitor like these are. But just like an LED with 160 something refresh rate or whatever, like a super high refresh rate. You'll probably save $100 because I upscale the videos. What I'm really looking for is that higher refresh rate, and I kind of don't like upscaling from 1080 to 2K. It's a little extra work, extra process that I have to do. And if I don't have to do that, it would be better. But honestly, you know, maybe I could get a cheaper monitor. As long as the refresh rate is higher and it takes away some of the blurriness and stuff while the character's moving around, that's really all I care about. All right, well, we didn't get lucky with those handful of nodes. So we're going to check into the inn here. And if I do the fast forward stuff, what I'll do is I'll just put some background music in. I used to do this early on in the channel. Anytime I had to run a long distance or a long flight, I would do a fast forward part and I'd put some music in there. Some of you may remember. Got a lot of ore to smelt up here. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's move this down. Getting a little bit of the core stone. We need this for our engineering. Oh, I picked up another scroll here. Actually, I think I'm getting characters confused. I keep getting Biceps confused because Biceps is in this area as well. He's kind of... Well, he's done some of the things that we need to do, so I'm getting the characters confused. These are quest items. These go down here. The classic crafting speed. It's like 3 times slower. It took forever, man. You come back, you've got like 6 or 7 stacks of ores or whatever. Just start and walk away, go get some lunch or dinner or something. I'm holding off on smelting the bronze because I think we still are going to have recipes in engineering where we need the copper bars, and I want to save them and not use up. Because I think the bronze is tin and copper combined, I'm pretty sure. Yes, it is. So I'm going to hold off on that for right now. Put this here. Okay. Hey, bro. And what are we looking like here for mining? Okay, we're expert level, so got a ways to go. Yeah, we're just kind of holding off here on engineering because, well, actually, I might be able to make a few things. What I think I need is this. I need the coarse blasting powder. I know for a fact I need this. I'll just make, well, I'll get us up to 80 here. I think we're going to need a bunch of this because we need to make, I think this, the coarse dynamite. Yeah, so I'll make all this up. I remember that. This is like one of the only times I've used a guide is for the engineering. So I know we need this, so I may as well just make this up. Makes 1 to 3. That's interesting. Okay. All right, let's call her an episode. Back here, Razor Hill. Getting ready to sneeze. All right. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I do appreciate it. You guys and gals take care. Colt and I, well, we will see you tomorrow, which will be Friday.
Catch you later.
Catch you later. Take care. Peace.